let's begin then. Austin, Howard. Austin, we ready now. Okay. Okay, everybody who don't know how to get in position if you don't have a device. So we don't have devices, please, but okay, you know how to do the position. If anyone know how to do position, ask question now. And one of the member will show you. Okay, take 3 deep breaths. Do number one. Exhale. Then breath number two. Breathe in. Go. Breath number three. Breathe in. Exhale. There you go. Now today's topic gonna you becoming the rainbow light body. I will send you to the mocha bar with the rainbow ring around it, and you will merge with it, so you become light. Okay. Device, activate, and increase. Device, inject body essential serum into my traveling team now, and increase. Device, please inject our Yucca serum now, and increase. Device, please activate the Stargate now. Stargate, please grow from small to medium, from medium to big, from big to large, from platonic solid with a ring or rainbow around it, which is the Merkaba, platonic geometry now. Try it now and increase. Increase more and interact with the Merkaba, star tetrahedron, platonic geometry, solid now with the ring or rainbow around it. It's like the 2D version of the flag, the Star of David. Traveler, please merge with the Star of David sacred geometry now, known also as a tetrahedron, with the rainbow ring around the star tetrahedron. Become one with it. Now, ascend, traveler. Ascend now. Become the rainbow light body now, and increase and enjoy. light body of my star traveler, my rainbow like the rainbow light body of my star traveler, please increase and envelop him to convert out his body into completely rainbow body now. And increase more and grow more now. Milan, I unmute you already.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
me,
growing
what are you
from
feeling right now?
a small tick to a bigger one. So it feels like my whole body is growing. At the same time, I'm losing. It's going like a force that you feel through your body, that you leave it, and you're growing to something that is much, much bigger.
Wow.
At the same, there is no space around you, so it's.
Did you see the star tetrahedron with the rainbow ring around it? And when you ask it to merge with you,
then it's just like yeah, it's like a fusion, but it's not, you know. Actually, the moment is like a game, you know, it's on size, because my mind tries to grab it and make it smaller, and then there is another part which is simply one lose of it.
yes, they want to. Yeah, I can feel it. The energy is so good. Okay, Fernando, what are you experiencing and seeing and
Yeah,
feeling?
I'm not sure how to describe it. But yes, I see this entity with a ring light.
Yeah, did it look like the star David? You know that they call it the star tetrahedron with a ring around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you ask it to become one with you, what happened?
Yeah, that's the part hard to describe.
Yes. So it merges. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. It's wonderful. It's called a light body meditation. Today you're going to come light body. Dennis, what are you experiencing and feeling when? Tell me the whole 9 yards and what you seeing.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like it was like an incredible. It was like this thing up. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Yeah, it felt like it was like incredible speed, like heading towards that system, and the surface kind of looked a little bit strange, but it was beautiful. You know, it was a beautiful world, and there's like the construction of the structure looked like it was high above the surface, and it was like the geometry looked so like spherical. You know, there were like overhangs of like projections. You know, what you call projections, or what you maybe like pits or so, and it really looked beautiful. You know, it's really so hard to describe the minute details of that particular system.
Yes. When you ask it to become one with you, and you become one to
Just it just kind of unfolded, like it kind of put its arms over me, you know, and kind of, you know, like pulled me into this field, and it just was really overwhelming, you know, when I experienced that, you know. So
But
yes, Milan.
yeah, there's one thing. Because for me, actually, it was like a doorway. It was not. When I merged with it, I had like a sparkling, like small lightnings that you have. But
Yeah.
then it's like you're passing a doorway and it just leave it behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the impression of this growing and getting bigger. So it's actually like a portal. It's not. Yeah, but that's my impression. So
Yes, that is good. And David from England.
Hi, Corso.
Yeah, what were you experiencing?
Wow. Lots and lots of energy especially when you said extend the energy, and your feet began to tingle, and warm feet, which I rarely have.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to, watch this. Device, activate the Stargate more. Stargate, please take my traveler into the greater cosmic star tetrahedron with the ring around it, the rainbow light around it now. And increase. Now, traveler, please ask the greatest star tetrahedron with the rainbow ring around it to become one with you, and you become one with it, and merge once, and let them merge with you, you merge with them, and become greater cosmic light body. Now, to transform your physical body into fully cosmic, super, greater light body, the rainbow light body now. Here, the star tetrahedron, the greater star tetrahedron, will begin to communicate fully to each one of you on all level of communication, because now you are the light, the rainbow light body, and increase and grow more now. device increase more, the greater star tetrahedron with the rainbow-like ring and solid increase. Please, now you are becoming the Mukaba to all my travelers. Now convert their body physically, emotionally, etherically into the rainbow-like body completely now, permanently and forever, eternally, and increase. Milan, what are you experiencing? I unmute you already.
Okay. Yeah, I had to drop off and will bring my son up, so I did not know where you actually are, but I was just following your path. So I came to a place where it's extreme intense. Was like a big light in the middle, which was connecting later to my whole body, actually to every cell in the body. It's like, like
Right.
of my body.
Right.
A lot of energy. Actually, it's like a reflection of my body itself is like a universe.
Right.
And this connection is just turning it around. It's like every cell is like, a star, and it's
Right.
connected to that again. So the size doesn't matter at all. Actually, my body was much bigger. It's like a whole universe, and it's reflecting. No, it's not reflecting. It's just a part. But this is hard work for my body at the moment. It's very intense. It's like running a marathon. That's a lot of energy.
Wow.
It's like turning the inside out.
Do you like this meditation to become like body?
Is that a question?
Yes. Yes.
That's the only reason why I built that cube.
I learned it from David Wilcock. He was teaching how to tap able to become like body using the star tetrahedron with the rainbow ring. And then he was saying that the mantra was ah. And then after I said, damn, we can Stargate. That just opened up door for me, And that was how the whole thing started. I got excited.
Actually, for me, to be honest, it's not a ring. It's like a ring of like a sphere around it with different color steps. So a sphere would just, would be just one perspective in 2D, but in 3D, it's actually like a complete sphere with different color layers. Well, that's just my perception.
Yeah, that's I just saw a screen because they always talking 2D. That's why. But in 3D, it's actually a rainbow, a light sphere. Yeah.
And the star in the middle is like a bright light, like bright whitish light.
Did the star tetrahedron say anything to you?
No.
It just merged with you.
Right. I just went through it.
Yeah. Wow. I want to ask Fernando, what was your experience and feeling? And what happened? What did you experience?
Yeah, so it seems like I'm traveling across the universe, something like that.
Oh wow. Mhm.
And it's showing me a lot of different places.
Wow. What did it show you?
I don't know. I saw a lot already. I remember a black sun.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a bunch of different places at a huge speed.
Oh. Did you like it?
Yeah. Yes.
And what energy did you feel from it?
It's like cold energy.
Okay. Hmm. Yes. Do you feel floating, flying, or anything like that right now, or going through it?
Yes, it's like, yeah, kind of flying.
Yeah. You see that? I knew that was in there. Okay, that's good. Hey, Dennis, what is your feeling, experiencing, and how's your light body doing?
Well, I'm still floating. Yeah, it's like I feel like I'm bathing in light, just like in a bathtub, it's just the light is just showering me, constantly, and it's kind of overwhelming, and my head feels like it's like electrical current is like shooting through it right now, like high voltage. Whatever that means. I don't know.
Well, what you expect, you're being transformed into light body, the rainbow light body.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of amperage going through.
Wow.
I could feel it going from my head to my toes,
Told you, this is see, they just talk about it. We can do it now, with the Stargate. Because Stargate combined everything: hypnotism, near-death experience, astral projection, remote viewing, all into one plus technology. Wow, that is great. Okay, how about you, David? David from
Yeah,
England.
I'm still here. Wow.
Wow, he say wow too. What happened, David?
Oh, just lots of smiley faces. Smiley, lovely, warm energy all around me. I've been working that tetrahedron for 24 years now, and this is and the rainbow light body. This is a new experience. It's an advancement on what I've been working with. The smiley faces are all part of it. To feel every cell in your body with smiley faces, all your organs has got smiley faces.
Oh, that's good. Smiley face. You seeing smiley face
Yeah.
in your mind eye. Ooh.
Lots of smiles.
Oh, he's improving.
Yeah.
Next time you don't see nothing, now you see. Ooh, that's so goody good. That's what I'm talking about.
Wonderful.
I love it. Okay,
Wonderful.
now I want to do open the Stargate device. Open the Stargate and take our my traveling team now to Tibet to talk to the Ascended Master, Ascended Master in Tibet, and a traveler. Please go talk to them and learn something from them. Okay, go now. Stargate, take them now. I don't want to see their face. I want you to them to travel to over there and talk to the greater Ascended Master in Tibet, the Tibetan Ascended Master now, with the rainbow light body. And go learn something from them. Also, the Vice President Jack, ayahuasca serum to my traveling team, and greater rainbow light body serum to my traveling team also, and increase. And go learn some trick from them, okay? Some method from the Tibetan greater ascending master. Device increase more. Yes, interact with the Tibetan Ascended Master, everybody. Get more knowledge from you. Ask question, get more answer. Doing good. Device, please inject more Supreme Light Body Serum to my travel team now and increase. Inject Rainbow Light Body Serum, Telepathic Serum, Ayahuasca Serum, Telekinesis Serum now. Milan, why are you experiencing feeling and observing and your communication and seeing?
I had a very beautiful sight. I was hovering slightly above the Mount Everest. So I met the master there.
Yeah.
We had a small communication. He told me to focus on my heart. And,
right.
And he also gave me 2 advices or pictures.
Right.
One was about I should study the flowers.
Right. Sacred geometry, yes.
So it's more about the way they live, because they point to a specific point where they blossom and they are perfect, and they don't care about what is coming after that.
Right. I mean,
because this is another process.
Right.
And the second example was the wind. you cannot see it, but it's still moving you.
Right.
So there is an energy that is, there, and you trust in it because you know that you have that sensation. It's like the wind.
Right.
So don't believe everything that your eye is telling you.
Right. So the heart is the key.
The heart is the key for me. Yeah.
Yes. Trust. Wow. Did you like this one? Yeah. Tell me before I beat my chest.
It was great. And the sight is unbelievable. You can actually see it's so beautiful and calm,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see almost the sky. So
Right.
it's the universe. On the other hand,
Right.
it's still blue, and it's very
Yeah.
peaceful. It's very peaceful there.
Yes. What's the master look like? In the rainbow like body, or just in the regular type of body?
I had no real shape, so it was more like sensing the presence, because it was not, it was fluctuating between like a body
Right.
and light.
Right. Right.
So it was never steady, just one thing. Because at the same time, I was not seeing my body as a body. I was also fluctuating.
Right. So y'all were in the rainbow light body mode. That was so cool. Yes. Hey, you saw that serum I injected into you? That was a lot. I beat my chest.
Actually, what I wanted to share generally is what I experience is when I move my hands a little bit. If you're not staying just passive, but if you start like a frequency flickering in your body, it enhances a lot. So it's like you enhance the energy that is coming from the cue. It's like a resonance that is there then.
Watch this. Watch this. Mantra will activate. Ah. Device activate the mantra. Ah. For the light body. Ah. Did you feel that?
Yeah, there is a sensation. It's automatically increasing. It's like a pulse. It's not a pulse. Sorry, it's like a frequency, like a frequency that is between your body and your cue.
Yes. Device, please inject the serum into my travel team now for their light body increasement. See? Told you. I learned that from David Wilcock. He was doing the research of the light body. So you got to take out their knowledge and channeling it. Fernando, what are you feeling, experiencing with over there in Tibet, people? When Tibet Ascended Master. Well, what's going on? Tell me what you're experiencing, feeling, and seeing, and hearing.
Well, I see a field of grass and a really blue sky with this person like it's wearing white clothes.
Right?
He or she told me how to help those around me,
Right.
to make them feel better. Yes, he told me, he answered me a bunch of questions I did to him.
Right.
To her.
Okay. Do you remember the question?
Yes.
Did she talk English or Spanish to you? The Tibetan Ascended Master.
In Spanish.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Do you remember, or can you tell us what did she ask you and what was your answer?
well, I asked how to help a family that I know it's having problem. So he told me kind of how to help them.
That's wonderful. I love Stargate. I'm going to do, Device, give them some, That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Fernando. I'm glad you like it. Dennis,
Yeah.
what are you experiencing and feeling
Yeah,
now
I felt really,
and hearing?
I felt very ascended in that Tibet, Tibet mountainous area. Uh, I felt the voice of the ascended master, and uh, he says that I asked him about the spiritual path, you know, and I asked him uh, what kind of what kind of what can he tell me that would help me in this path, and he told me that he said like to attain the highest enlightenment. It's like for the enlightenment. Everything we do is for the benefit of others. So we just have to practice. He said we just have to practice helping each other, and he said that we have to help each other because we're all interconnected
Absolutely.
at this time, you know, and we have to forget about ourselves. If we think about ourselves, we can't attain that interaction and the benefit for all, you know. So we just have to erase ourselves. You know, we have to forget about ourselves, you know, and just move forward. So it was a wonderful experience, dude.
Absolutely. That they were the Tibetan greater ascended master, you know. They've been doing ascension way before you and I was even born, physically. Wow. David D. David, hi. What you got
Hi.
for me? What you experiencing, feeling, and communication? What have you learned from the Tibetan greater ascended master?
Well, I asked a question. I had a stiff lower back on my spine, really stiff, and
Okay.
all I did was I had a feeling that I should waggle my neck, my head, and there was about 3 or 4 cracks, and it's all gone completely. And one thing I have noticed over the many years I've been practicing this is that often I get warm liquid coming out of the right hand side of my mouth. It may seem funny, but it's the chi energy that is the warm liquid. People may
Right
find
on.
they get it similar, very similar, but it's the energy coming out of the glands of the mouth, and it really is warm and inviting. Yeah.
Look like you're doing good, guys.
Yeah. Rainbow light body.
Stargate open up. Please take my travel to see Lord Buddha now. Lord Gautama Buddha. Please interact with Lord Buddha, everybody. Learn something and understand more of everything, more of yourself. Increase now. Device, please inject some that sound into my traveler now. Increase the light body. Traveler, please learn something from Lord Buddha, learn some kind of enlightenment, some kind of wisdom, so you can take all that and some methodology from him and take that back to our world and enlighten our world. You know, people here on earth in this modern time. Increase, traveler. Please inject, device, please inject ayahuasca serum, the rainbow light body serum, the enlightenment serum, you know, all the good stuff serum into my traveler now and increase. you learned from Buddha? You know, the whole 9 yards.
Kosul, you were talking to me?
Yeah, he was.
Yes, Milan, did you hear the question?
No. What was the question?
What is your experiencing communication with Lord Buddha, and what have you learned? That is some wisdom that he impart onto you that you learn and you can share with our world.
You would love that. Actually, he said if he could use my body for just a short term, just to experience a body again. And so we had a dance. And then I was asking him basically, you know, what can he tell me? And he told me, I know everything. He can't teach me anything. So I said, yeah, but I forgot a part of it. So can you help me with that? And he said, everything that is forgotten was not important.
Right. Wow.
And then he said, the only important thing is the now.
Right.
Because the only connection to the source is possible in the now.
Right.
And he asked me to remember that or to use that as a connection. So it is a connection that is going through your whole body. It's an energy that is super strong and solid.
Right.
And it doesn't allow you to look at the future or the past.
Right.
Because the only possibility that you have to make a change or to, if it's necessary, it's not always requested to do something, is in the now. It sounds completely stupid, but it was a nice experience. So, yeah.
Right on.
So that's it. And I've not expected that I could connect, and that was because at the beginning it was not so easy, but then it was completely light and easy. It's actually like meeting an old friend. He's funny.
Did you like it?
Yeah, sure.
Did you expect it in your mind to meet Buddha consciousness?
No,
That
absolutely not.
was
Absolutely.
surprising.
Yeah, because my mind said, "Hey, how can you make that?" And but then at a certain point, my mind was just looking. Was amazed that it is possible, and it was so easy after that. So
Right. But just trust and trust in the higher mind to make it happen, because you are one with all that is. That's good. Hey, Fernando, what you got for me? What you experienced, seeing? What have you learned from Buddha? What was the question
Well,
after him?
yeah, I got to a room where there was a guy building Q-like devices, and he showed me a device that it's like a cube, but it's
Right on.
yeah, it has three cones and it in a triangle form, and there are three connected all together. And he showed me the connections for the capacitors. But he didn't tell me the, um, the specific use for that device.
So it's three cones?
Three cones and in a triangle form.
Pointing to each other or like a row, or how did it look like?
He said that the position doesn't matter, but the connection.
Okay.
Right on. Right on.
Okay.
And then what did you say? Did you understand him?
I understand the connections for the device, but I didn't get the use of the device.
You can always ask him. And then that's why we send you to go and ask the Buddha. They need to hope to learn something, then to share something that we can all learn too from you guys that go. You guys are the traveler. You go and get knowledge and bring back to us.
Yeah, but he told me something like, build it first and then I will tell you. I will tell you.
And do it and show it.
And do it. Yes.
Do it now.
How did it
Do
get
it now,
to
right?
the device?
Do it now. Hey, David, what you got for me? What you experienced with the Buddha?
Well,
What do you learn?
I've got a practical sense with my Q24, which I've called courage, to bring my hands very slowly out and then bring them back again. And I've got a feeling that it's going to give like a breathing effect into the cube. And it's getting stronger, you know, when you bring your hands out slowly with spaces between your fingers and then slowly bring them back again. That's the action of your own lungs. So the cube is wanting to breathe, to create more energy within itself. And that's the feeling I got, which I'm doing now.
San, are you doing Stargate too?
Yeah, I
Oh,
joined late, but yeah.
what energy you feeling?
Uh, not energy, but what he was saying about the three cones, that's a device specific for Buddha connection, like a Buddha device. Like if he wants to make the three cone device, that'll be specifically for the uh, Buddha experience per se. Like it would be like for what Milan did with Buddha, that would be what the three cone device would be for. That's what I got last out of all that. like you said, he should make it to find out. But we were doing the Buddha Stargate thing, and Milan had an experience with Buddha.
Right on, right on. Go on.
The other guy had an experience on how to make a specific cue just for Buddha experience, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Does that make sense to anybody else? Because that's what I got anyway. More like a knowing, not a feeling.
That's called a higher communication level. It's called knowing without knowing. That's beautiful.
Okay, well that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was easy to know. It's not like I had any question about it. It was more or less a fact, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the question. It was just a matter of fact. Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Okay, Ranger, can you? I messed up on the number 509. Okay, got it. Okay. There you go. All right. You get to sound like I'm right. I'm glad you all enjoyed the ride. Mm-hmm. And did I miss anybody? Oh, Dennis. I forgot about Dennis. Dennis, what are you experiencing learning from the Buddha?
Oh, well, yeah, the Buddha, he told me that all the misery in the world lies in the thinking of yourself. And he said the source of all happiness lies in the thinking of others. So it was like a wake up call, you know, to think more about others and to, you know, extend our concern to others and to cultivate our thoughts about caring for the well-being of others. So it was just an opening, you know, it was a way Buddha like kind of reaches all of us, you know, trying to tell us that we have to, you know, open our hearts, you know, to other people, you know, and just practice this, you know, at this time. And it's going to be for the benefit of our long-term spiritual growth if we follow this, you know. So it's an awakening.
Well, yes, I want to add what causes your suffering is dogma and politic. When dogma mixed with politic, that's what will cause suffering. That's the root of our suffering and your woe. So therefore, you need to have your morality based everything on compassion and evidence. You know, don't let your morality based on anything on dogma and politics.
Mm.
What's the simplest definition of dogma?
Dogma is what you call like the Islam people, the Christian people. They are dogma. They base their politics on that religion, dogma, you know, and that will destroy humanity and the environment. So we want to transcend what we call God, you know, the belief of God, because everything is, you know, you are energy. And once you evolve or transcend the notion of dogma and politics, now you can base everything on your morality on compassion and evidence. Because without compassion comes from your heart. Your heart. Your heart is have room for all that is. It's what you call compassion is love, compassion, sympathy go hand in hand. It's the same.
All right.
Dogma is one point of view. One point of view.
cool. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you. So basically just go by what we've already experienced as a fact instead of what books are saying and whatnot.
Yes, because
Go
as
with
you
the
can,
flow.
yes, as you can see, you got to base your morality not on dogma and politics, because politics through dogma, you know, like the Islam and the Christian, you know, holy war, holy, all that will destroy the environment, the ecosystem, and you. There is no future in that. Instead, base your morality on compassion and evidence. You know, compassion is the heart, it's the love, it's the sympathy, it's considerate of other life, you know. It's loyal to the heart, which is life, which is nature. And that's the key to base your morality on. If you base your morality on dogma through politics and politics to dogma, that will create a war between others. And there's no consideration in that particular dogma and politics. As you can see, that's what is going on in the world right now. Islam and Christian are way up at it again. They base their morality on that particular dogma and politics. And once they get a hold of nuclear weapon, it's over. Does that make sense? The environment, the ecosystem is wiped out, and life is wiped out because of that dogma, politics. So they need to base their morality on compassion and evidence. Compassion. Without compassion, who is the Lord of compassion? Lord Buddha. He's the Lord of the heart. You know, your heart is Lord Buddha. Nature.
Right. No, that makes great sense. I'm glad that you explained it like that. As far as evidence goes, basing what we live as what we've already experienced, opposed to what a book might say, per se. Like the Bibles and whatnot. Instead of basing it on a belief system, base it on fact with compassion.
Does that make sense to every one of you, what I just said?
Me,
Have to go beyond the concept of God now, you see? We have to evolve beyond the concept of dogma and politics. We need to base our morality not on God, not on
Base
you
it
know,
on feeling.
on dogma and politics. We need to base our morality on compassion and evidence.
Which is feelings.
Yes, the heart.
Yeah.
You know, base it on the heart. So life can continue, ecosystem can continue. And on the here and now, pretty much. Sympathy, compassion. What does Lord Buddha teach you? To be in the now, but to be compassionate. You know, that's what life needs that. Without compassion, you cannot thrive, you cannot live. There is no life without compassion. That's why the air gives us its compassion, it gives itself to us so we can live. That's why the water gives itself to you so it can have body mass. You like today's Stargate session, everyone? Any questions?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Okay. Any input?
Tossed in there.
That's great.
Stargate, take my traveler home now. Welcome home, traveler. You may open up your eye and you may talk among yourself. Question and answer to each other now. Facilitator.
Exhausting.
Alon, that was a cool ass experience you had.
Sorry?
Alon, that was really cool. Your Buddha experience.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm sure we all shared it. We just might not have recognized it as well as you did.
Yeah, it's always difficult to describe because it's moving pretty fast. You know, sometimes it takes for me a while to get the connection, but when it's there, then it's really fast. So, you know, what sounds like.
Well, it's the difference between linear time and no time.
Yeah. So it's actually, it's like you recognize that, and then you go back to remember it, so that you can tell it someone else. So it's it's yeah, it's amazing.
I don't
This
think
part was really fun because
explain.
guys, the energy is fun. So it's playful. It's very gentle.
Smiley faces. Oh,
And actually, there was one thing. Yeah, that's why I wanted to share it again. It's just the. It's not easy to recognize the presence, because the presence has a certain energy field, and as soon as you trap in that energy field, you do not recognize the future and you do not recognize the past properly. So you're just there, and decisions are not made by your thinking. It's more like a flow. You just go for that direction because you have to. That's like the example with the wind.
Just trusting and open your heart. That means
Yeah.
open your compassion, and that's how you trust by opening your compassion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the no time aspect opposed to the linear time, living in the now. I think that's
Actually, there is only a now.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
So that's why, but you don't recognize that when you, as a human being, because your mind is going in every direction.
Yeah.
It's both at the same time. So it's, I would not, the difficult part is it is super strong to be in the now, but at the same time, you're a human being and you have a broader connection to different aspects as well. And as soon as you deny that, because you say, yeah, my brain is just fucking stupid, so I cannot recognize that, then you make the same mistake, just from the other side. So, the challenge or the game is bringing the two together. So, this is the fun part.
Yeah. I remember we're trying to explain something that has never been explained before, so there's hardly any words to do it with. So don't get caught up on trying to explain it because there's nothing, there's no language for it yet. We're building that language right now.
And the English language is for me as well a foreign language. So,
Exactly.
so it's doubling the whole thing.
Very, very limited. It's not meant for this type of stuff. It's meant for the opposite of this type of stuff.
But you can feel it, and that was the part, because actually the experience was not like an insight for your brain. It was a real intense feeling when, as soon as you recognize that you're in the presence, the body is extremely powerful. It's strongly rooted. Yeah, this is hard to describe, but you can feel the energy. It's you feel like the Hulk, It's super strong.
it's constantly flowing. Yeah.
And I would suggest that everyone who's actually, maybe you just try it. It works for me. That's why I'm suggesting it. If you, during the meditation, try to play with your hands, try to sense the energy that is coming out of the cube. Try to play with your fingers a little bit. Just make it like a shivering, so that you enhance the whole sensation.
Kind of like what Omar does when he just continually moves his hands sometimes.
I don't know, because I've not seen it, but
Okay.
if you like, just like shaking, when you're shivering and you have that small shakering in your body, when you try to put that in your hands, you will recognize that there is an enhancement. You just feel that your body is trying to adjust, and it's like a wave that's going through your body. So it's enhancing it extremely, and this gives you again or gives me a lot of confidence that I'm actually connected. So this is, I think this is important, because it's all about the trust that you're leaving an environment that grabs you so hard that you cannot imagine that something is beyond that. At the same time, you try to imagine something with your brain, but your brain cannot cope with it. So you have to overcome that as well. And I think the sensations that your body can give you is a good help to do that. And to trust on that.
Your brain is used to patterns and words. What you experience is beyond the patterns and words.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's getting up for 10 o'clock here. I think I'll go and have a lie down.
And the rainbow light body is so important. And I'm so glad that you enjoyed the travel today.
Yeah, thank you, Cosel.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Oh shit, hold on for a second.
Thank you very much.
We can talk on.
Good night, guys.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
night.
Okay, bye-bye.
So thanks, guys. I will also leave now. Thank you very much, Koso.
Thank you too, Milan. Thanks, everybody.
It was a great trip. Thanks.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys.
Bye-bye.
Hey, John, how about you? What have you learned, Johnny?